The following Best of Central Florida is sponsored by these fine sponsors.
Best of Central Florida is presented by DelTurf. Welcome to the Best of Central Florida. I am your host, Justin Clark. Joined
I'm the
as
other host.
always by my beautiful
Co-host.
My other host?
Yeah.
The lovely.
I feel like I put the show on my back, honestly.
You're holding a plant.
I am.
And ladies and gentlemen, she's wearing green.
To match
She's
the
wearing
plant.
green for a reason.
Yes.
Tell us why.
We're going to talk about all things outdoor, about plants, and why we love plants, and why we love Florida, because we can make our homes beautiful and adore plants.
And we're here in Merritt Island, by the way, and it's kind of a family episode. Stella is here.
Yep.
Mila is here. Come here. Come on. She won't come on the show.
Oh, she will.
Come say hi.
Yeah, you gotta come say hi. Oh, busted.
Mila is here. We are going to do some family activities today.
Yes.
A lot of people lost a lot of plants, a lot of outdoor stuff, really, during that freeze. And a lot of people need to replace what we lost during the freeze. But a couple months ago now, we're going to tell you just how to do that. Don't go anywhere. Best of Central Florida continues. The following Best of Central Florida is sponsored by these fine sponsors. Best of Central Florida is presented by DelTurf.
This amazing place is no stranger to Best of Central Florida. We are here again at Coast Nursery, joined by...
It's a family atmosphere, number one. Mila's here.
Yes.
Stella came.
Flea
is here.
Maria,
I gotta tell you,
Treasure.
The second time we've been here, and I feel like this is like a weekend family activity,
It sure
coming
is.
here and picking out plants and everything for your garden inside out. It's amazing.
And every time I come here, I get more and more impressed.
With these two?
With these two, 100%. But like, even walking in this time, I'm already shopping, and I just got here. Like, why are you doing this to me, girl?
And then we have all new plants. After that frost we had,
Yeah.
we got wiped out a good bit, but we replaced everything so that customers have a nice selection.
Yeah, I know the frost is probably a sore subject, but I want to talk about it because I know for us, like, literally, I spent a decent amount of money on landscaping, right? Because you want your home to be beautiful, especially in Florida. And it was like, everything just died. Like, I didn't know if I was supposed to cover this plant. Like, what were your guests feeling?
It was pretty shocking for us too because, being a new time, it's been 3 years, but at this point it's still new because we haven't had a frost like this in 20 years. So it was pretty shocking, devastating for a lot of customers, but that's why we're here.
Yeah.
We were able, luckily with God, we had a nice replacement of plants. We're able to have a good selection, a nice variety. So customers come in and they bring pictures of their yard. We give
What it
really
was.
good, what it was, all the dead, and then I tell them what to trim back.
Yeah.
If you see any green, at this point you really need to trim everything back. Have a good bit of Flea likes to play. That's what happens when you come here.
Yeah.
Flea will
That's
bring the
why we
ball.
brought Stella. We remember Flea.
We always
Bring
encourage
dog.
dogs.
Yes. Amazing.
But that being said, we're lucky that we have a lot of plants to suggest.
Yeah.
And based off of what you bring in, gives nice suggestions and replacements, and we offer nice bundle prices on replacing. So one-stop shop. You don't have to come here and feel like there's nothing going on. Sorry. You don't have to feel hopeless. Here you can have some help. We guide you, especially with the years to come. Now I'm aware of the cold, kind of what to do, what to expect. And we offer frost blankets at that time so we can cover. I tell you what to cover, what you can kind of not worry about, what's, that by burn, the podocarpus, all of that stuff did really good in Florida.
Yeah.
But yeah, you come here and replace.
So people are, they're replacing, they're coming to you, they're fixing everything. I mean, for me, I'll be honest, I was on Facebook, on all the garden pages, and it's like, cut this one back, cut this. At what point do I just have to give up and be like, Treasure, is it coming back? Because I'm impatient.
At this point, if you don't see green, it's time. It's time to replace. Because now we have the nice sun, we've had plenty of rain, and the cold is completely gone. We're not going to have it in Florida for the next, hopefully, we won't have any this year.
Yeah.
But
Fingers crossed.
Exactly, fingers crossed. But that being said, now is the time. If you don't see any green on your plant, it's time to replace. Unfortunately,
it
is time to give up and come here.
And one of the things I love about coming here too is it's a one-stop shop. So not only can I buy everything here, but you have a whole team that can literally bring it to me.
Oh yeah, and their guys are helpful. They'll come here, you pick out your plant, whatever you like, and then we bring it to you and replace it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. And you don't have to do anything.
Well, I think you can. I think that's the beautiful part. And a lot of people out there watching right now don't know how to do anything outside in their garden. Like me. I mean, I'm not afraid to admit it. I think that someone who is like that, or maybe a new homeowner who's always been a renter, now they're owning a home for the first time and they don't want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars hiring some big company to do it, they can come here, talk to you, get some ideas of what they need. Maybe they can do it themselves, or really for a low cost, you can have it delivered or help them install it as well.
Oh yeah, I've had a lot of people come here and they're like, oh, I can remove the plant. And I'm like, okay, this is the price. You tell me, and then they call me, I swear, hours later, and they're like, let's replace it. I'm like, I know.
They're like, I tried.
It didn't happen yesterday.
And I think it's a lot. I mean, literally taking on your whole yard, like I'm a big DIYer, but there comes a point where you just need to like let the experts do, and literally like, for him, like if he came in here, he wouldn't know what to pick out for our house, but you literally guide people through that as well.
Yeah, we're great for DIY because you bring me a picture of your yard and you tell me I like red, I like yellow, I don't like pink, and then we just fit what you need. You want low maintenance, drought tolerant, we have all of that. Like the ponytail palm, it's my favorite. I tell everybody to buy it because you just put it in the ground, you don't water it, it's no problem. I mean, you have to water for a little bit, but after that.
It doesn't get much better than that. Do you have any other favorites other than the ponytail palm?
Probably the pentas. They're pretty drought tolerant after you establish them, but just nice burst of color. And then, I mean, I have so many options. You come in here, you can talk to me for hours.
I love
hours.
it.
I think it can also be a family bonding experience when you start talking about your outdoor garden area. Not just husband and wife, I mean, we're talking about kids too. It really can get everyone involved. Dogs.
We've had schools come here and they make butterfly gardens. It's really fun because kids love to watch the butterflies, you know, hatch and then watch them grow. It's kind of a learning moment for sure. And like kids, you know, the parents have one thing they want, the kid wants another, and you work together. It is a family bonding experience. It really is. And then you have Flea. And everyone loves it.
I mean, honestly, our little game is secret footsie with Flea during this interview. It's one of my favorite things because, like, for the end of the day, like, you gotta love the dogs. You gotta love the family, and that's what it's about.
It brings fun into it.
It does. And watching you grow, I mean, again, this is your second time on the show, and it's like every time we come here, I'm more and more impressed. Like,
thank you.
And I'm definitely gonna walk around and do some shopping because, I mean, you have everything. It's beautiful. It's just, it's peaceful. We always love coming here, and this is where we trust to buy our plants, to buy all the things. And you know who's not planting it? This guy.
I mean, let's be honest. The last time I had to help you plant things, I did help. I think I helped with the mulch.
There's
There's
something to be said about getting your hands in the soil, but if you don't want to do that, you know, call Treasure's people. She got you.
We can do anything. Pavers, artificial turf, all of it. We do it.
Wow.
And free estimates. That's one of the best things.
Hey, free estimates.
Come out and give you some ideas.
Yeah, free estimates. Bring a picture. Bring your little, you know, your Pinterest board of what you want, and
bring a coffee and we'll talk.
Yeah.
Bring me a coffee. I'll talk even more.
Perfect. Well, thank you for having us back out. Do yourself a favor. If you need plants, you need plant help, you need yard help, look no further than Space Coast Nursery today. The following Best of Central Florida is sponsored by these fine sponsors.
Best of Central Florida is presented by DelTurf. We had a freeze recently, and I know that because I was getting yelled at that next Saturday. We got to go buy plants. I don't want to hire someone to do this. I want to go buy my own plants. And I was, understandably angry because I wanted to relax. That being said, because you made me do it, I realized that this can actually be fun.
It is
fun.
And
it's kind of a fun project together.
It sure is.
Go ahead. What are we doing now?
We are joined by two incredible
Did you wear green because it's kind of like plant-like?
Yeah,
I'm trying
to be one with the plants.
No, time out. Did you really wear green to make...
Did.
That's 100%. Pretty smart, actually.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for noticing.
That's not cringe.
Anyway, it's not about me or you, honey. It's about our friends to the right. We are joined by R&D Nurseries, Natalie and Eden. First off, when y'all came in here with these plants,
Yes.
my little plant, like Queen Energy, was like, oh my God, like I have to know more about these. Talk to me about the hottest trends in plants right now, because there's so many.
Yes, so we have a lot of items that like to give off like bold statements. Highly textured plants, large tropical plants as well. Anything that can make a bold statement, and unique colors, items like that.
Yeah, I know for me, I'm notorious for killing plants, but I'm like really into plants. So
I get
it's
it.
like, there's like that happy medium of
Yes.
like getting that bold piece and being like, hey, Michaela, you might not kill this one.
What I have noticed though too is some nice plants outside can really transform your outdoor area, really transform your entire house. What are some easy ways people can actually use plants to almost transform their living areas?
Well, it doesn't take much to make a bold statement. You don't have to renovate your whole house. Even one large plant in a corner or an entryway, and plants collectively in an area help as well.
Right, yeah, and we always encourage people to find the plants that fit with their lifestyle and lighting conditions as well. We find that success really starts when they're making sure that it's in the right environment as well.
Yeah, and I think, talking about environments, like we were talking about earlier, like I have a rabbit running around. So it's like things to
Why are
consider
you admitting
when.
that still?
No, I mean, because
People
I
are
love
going to think you're
rabbits.
weird, and if they think you're
Whatever.
weird, I'm weird.
Well, we both have a rabbit, spoiler alert. But, when thinking about plants, it's like going back to environment. Like you have to obviously pick something that my rabbit's going to eat, it's not going to die, something like that. And just more importantly, like what makes sense for our living area and something I won't kill, How often
Absolutely.
do you water like plant? Who do we have here, these plants?
So we have the philodendron orange marmalade, and we have the philodendron green Congo nuclear. These are tropical, so they do like quite a bit of water. I would say 1 to 2 times per week. They do like shade, no direct sun, and they like temperatures no lower than 50 degrees.
I feel like people are more passionate now than ever about their plants and more involved now with their plants than ever. Why is that?
I think people crave that attention to nature and the connection with it. Bringing that into your home can give you a sense of calmness and beauty, and just giving you just getting you off your screens and involved with nature.
Why do you think now people are more passionate than ever about their plants?
Yeah, we hear from customers all the time that, plants make them happy. So whether it's just a single household plant, a full outside landscape, it brings, experience and memories that people cherish.
I think there's something to be said about, taking care of something, watching it grow. And it's like, I talk to my plants, I sing to my plants,
They love it.
just, yeah, because I
sing
do.
to your plants?
Whatever, honey, someone's
They
gotta
feed
take care
off
of
the
that.
energy.
She has a rabbit and she sings to her plants. Nothing
Snow
to see
White
here.
over here.
Yeah, I'm just Snow White. No, but literally, I think watching something grow, and there's something about I don't know, when we were planting our plants that we picked up from, local nursery, there's something about the soil and something about connecting with nature. I think in this world of technology, it's so peaceful to be able to have something, and you guys really specialize in indoor plants to
Yes.
really connect people in their homes.
Yes, earthing, kind of what you mentioned, just getting in that soil and the dirt, and just getting back to nature and off our screens and it's outside.
Yeah.
Just getting involved in that way does help.
But bringing the outside indoors,
Yes.
which is what's really cool.
Yes.
Because,
Absolutely.
especially in Florida.
What about someone like me? When I go to R&D, I'm clearly a novice, and I don't know what I need inside versus outside. I just don't know. I just know that I want to get involved, and I want to have plants around my home. Are you helpful with that?
Yes, absolutely. If you're drawn to certain colors, I can guide you certain lighting conditions, and a lot of what we grow are tropicals. Some are exterior plants, but a lot of them, they're just based on what you're looking for. There's niche items. It's easy just to go off of what you're attracted to. And there's so many unusual and unique different types of plants and textures and leaves, and they do grow pretty big over time. So. And they do pull toxins from your home, so it is also another
amazing.
bonus thing.
What are some rare or unusual plants that people are talking about now?
I would say a really cool, the philodendron's a popular one as well. I choose the Florida Ghost, which is pretty unique. Which is neat is the initial plant will unfurl the new leaf and it will be white. And then it will mature and transition into a dark leaf, and then they get massively huge and kind of resembles a ghost with like the 2 arms and the 1 body. So it's very unique and very interesting.
Speaking of unique.
It was my turn.
Go ahead, please.
Unique. There's so many different, nurseries. What makes you guys just so special and so different?
So we like to form ourselves on, we'd like to focus on quality. We like to focus on our customer success. We always like to help our customers with their success as well, but giving them on the up and up of trends and stuff we would recommend, and the up and coming and what's next and unusual and different and what is something that like sticks out. I'll tell my husband, hey, let's grow this item, and then next thing you know, everybody's asking for it, and it's just a lot of fun, honestly. We have a pink banana variegated plant that's coming out. It's just,
that
it's
sounds
a lot
perfect
of
in time for summer.
Yes.
I love it. And one of the things, you mentioned your husband, and
Yes.
I love family business,
Yes.
and I think that's awesome that you get to work alongside your husband. He's literally the grower.
Yeah.
Like, how has that been, being able to work alongside him?
Oh, it's a privilege. We love it. We love what we do. We live on site, so it's very convenient. We'll spend our weekends, like he'll show me, oh, look, this new leaf came out, and our dogs will look for lizards while we're looking, and Eden and I will take a walk through and just get out of the office. So it's a privilege and a pleasure.
That's amazing. Really kind of becoming one back with nature and keeping ahead of the trends. I think that's huge too, because I love to watch my Instagram and all the things and see like what people are doing in their house. So way to be ahead of the trends. Ladies,
Thank you.
do yourself a favor. If you want to beautify your home, I don't know if that's a word, but we're going to use it. I mean, just look at these plants. If you really want to elevate your space, check out R&D Nurseries today.
The following Best of Central Florida is sponsored by these fine sponsors. Best of Central Florida is presented by DelTurf. Welcome back to the show. Back here in the studio, I sent Michaela home to go kill some plants because I didn't want to say this earlier in the show. She's very bad with plants. We bought a bunch of plants, talked to a lot of nurseries. It was great. I'm very concerned that these plants aren't going to last a very long time. With her being the mother to these plants, we had the issue with grass at our house as well. We have big trees in our yard, and our grass was simply not growing under the trees. What did I do? I called Ryan Church with DelTurf, and you really changed the whole. Welcome to the show, by the way. Good to see you.
Thank you.
You changed the game for us in the backyard for sure. We have these big trees, and no matter what we did, Ryan, the grass would not grow. Is this something that you see with other Florida homeowners, or is it just my yard?
Every Florida homeowner has this issue.
Really? So what did you do with my backyard that's really been a game changer for us?
Well, we came in, basically transformed you into artificial turf, so no more dead grass back there or trying to even grow grass. It just stays nice and green. And then for some fun, we threw in a nice little putting green for you so that way you can practice that short game.
I love it. You also met Stella, our dog, earlier today as well, and a lot of people say, well, I'm not going to put in artificial turf because the dog's not going to like it. Stella loves it, number one. My daughter loves it, number two. How do dogs normally react, and how does the turf react to having dogs there?
Typically, the dogs love the turf as well. And turf, it's all pet friendly, so it just reacts normal.
Yeah, and it's so easy to clean, so easy to take care of. When you think about the rainstorms we have in the summer at 3 o'clock every day, it's muddy out there for a while. With the artificial turf, I feel like within an hour or two, you go out there, it's not even wet anymore. If there are leaves, you blow them off, they fly right off. It's so easy to manage as well.
Definitely. And obviously when the dogs are going out there too, they're not dragging all that dirt back in either.
Yeah. What you have done for us, for the first time ever in my life, I've realized that you don't have to be super rich to have a full-blown putting green in your backyard. I literally have a putting green with 3 holes in my backyard, which is fun to practice my game, but it's also fun when you have people over. They're like, oh my gosh, you've got a putting green back there. It makes me look cool. It really does.
100%. I mean, who doesn't want to go play golf?
Exactly. So speaking of golf, you also are now for indoor areas doing simulators, golf simulators in people's houses. It's become a big part of your business. You do a great job with it. How does that work? I want to have a golf simulator. How does the process really work?
So typically the first misconception is I need this giant room to put a golf simulator in. You really don't need that. I mean, we could do it in a garage. We could do it in a spare bedroom. We've done screens as small as 8x10, with 8-foot ceilings. So there's a lot of different options we have available to customize that golf simulator to your space.
Is there a typical room that people are putting these golf simulators in, or does it vary?
A lot of people are using their own, like they're using a spare bedroom and just turning it into like their man cave or she shed.
Yeah, she shed. Can't we have one thing for us men? Can't we just have a man cave? We got to create another room? She shed? Is that a real thing?
It's a real thing.
I mean, anyway, I'm not going to get on my soapbox here. A she shed. What goes in a she shed normally? I have no idea.
You'd have to ask the missus.
Do you hear this, Derek? Did you know a she shed is a real thing? I didn't know about this. A she shed. Michaela's not here. I can go on a little tangent for a second if I want to. She shed. All right, back to the man cave.
Yes.
How does it work? So you come in and you see the space I have for the golf simulator, and you can kind of design something that's going to fit into my space?
Definitely, yeah. We can even do like padded walls and really customize it out to make it your own personal man cave.
Got it. Talk to me a little bit about other outdoor areas. Specifically for me, when you drive into my neighborhood, most of the driveways are like concrete and it has cracks all in it, and I don't think there's anything you can do with it. And then a few of the houses there have pavers, and it looks so much better. How difficult is it to pave my driveway?
It's not difficult at all. You just call us and we handle it all for you.
Got it. And so, but I don't even know. I don't know what color. I don't know what kind of pavers to use. Do you help me with that design process? Because I'm really uncomfortable with that. I don't know what I should have.
Definitely, yeah. So when you call us up, we send someone out, typically me, in most cases, and I'll come out and design it up for you. We have different sizes, we have different colors, we have different textures. So I mean, you don't have to get the smooth or the cobble. They've even got one that has, like some nice texture in the brick and everything.
So I think there are a lot of people out there who have an outdoor area. We live in Florida, and your outdoor area, you don't know what you want exactly, but you just know it doesn't look good, and you're not taking advantage of the outdoor area. That can almost be a blank canvas for you to be able to say, look, I know it doesn't look great now, there's nothing there, but you can almost design something specifically for my house that's going to change our lives because we're going to enjoy the house more, but also at the end of the day too, increase the value of my home. Tell me about this blank canvas approach.
So the blank canvas is great because we can come in and design many different aspects of the backyard or anything like that. If you're looking for turf, if you're looking for a paver patio, you want a fire pit, you don't want a fire pit. If you want an outdoor kitchen, we can do that as well. Obviously, your favorite is the pizza oven. We can do lots of those as well.
Because a pizza oven is not just for pizza. You can make chicken in it. You can make anything in the pizza oven. I love the pizza oven concept. And again, now you're not going out every Friday for dinner. You're having the family around cooking outside. It's like a family atmosphere. I love it. Ryan Church, always good to see you, brother. Keep up the great work. You've changed my house, and you've really changed the value of my house, but also the enjoyment that we have. I really appreciate it. Michaela's in her she shed right now, but she's saying bye as well. For all of our great guests, our amazing crew, thank you so much. Most importantly, thank you. See you again next week for more Best of Central Florida. The preceding Best of Central Florida was sponsored by these fine sponsors.